We are going to do a beautiful reading for you, and it is Sunday. Welcome back, Libra, to your Libra Light channel. I also felt the need to read for Aquarius and Cancer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to compile their video as one, okay? I'm going to do one air sign, one water sign, and it might be up next as well. So that'll be like your little bonus for today. Welcome back to the channel. I kept hearing moving forward, just keep pressing. The Taurus moon, of course, is coming up. And that is going to be the next staple thing that we go through. So let's check the energy. Let's do our environmental shuffle. Let's see what's going on for our beautiful Libra sign. 78 cards of the After Tarot. And then we're going to get some challenge cards in between. Let's see what we have. We have the Death card. I have one that I cannot see. The Five of Cups. So I'm going to pull them over here because I'm not in the tarot table. And some of you guys do like to see reactions. So that's why I came on camera just now. We have the Death card with two Scorpio cards. So something has been coming to an end for quite some time. And then you have the Five of Cups here, which is about somebody's regret. And I actually saw that in my pre-shuffle. The surrounding energy is something wants to close out, like a complete chapter, something that you've been dealing with. The Death card can also involve Scorpios around you, but it doesn't have to be. It just talks about an ending, and you have clarification on it. What is the romantic energy around the Page of Swords? So the romantic energy is the Page of Swords. People curious about you. This is a learning card. The Page of Swords talks about those that want to learn around you, or they're curious, right? So I think this could be family members. For some of you, it is a close friend that has lost touch with you. Like I'm almost being pictured someone who's holding their hand but cannot reach for Libra. It's like it's a difficulty to reach you. So they've had to resort to looking you up, perhaps because the Page of Swords is a common spy card. I think too that's why you're moving forward, because these energies are seeking you and they want to be in your energy with the Five of Cups, regret. Let's talk about that. What is the Five of Cups? Could I clarify? It could be a Taurus. It doesn't have to be a Tauran. It can be anybody around you. They could be embodying the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles is somebody who wants to be generous to you. I don't know if they lost touch. Like, it feels in the reading that they've lost touch with you, but I'm going to keep going on that channel. Page of Swords, please. Eight of Swords, restrictions. We saw this in two of our major readings yesterday. I'm going to check the bottom. We have the Queen of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Sun. I think somebody is watching you as a King of Pentacles. Also, you could have grown into more income. Maybe you're saving more, Libra, or home feels like a safe place at this time with the King of Pentacles. Also, you could feel, it's a loyal card. That could feel like you're attached to very loyal people, the ones that you live with, the ones that you spend most of your time around, which is providing sun feelings. So that could be the plan, is go toward high vibrational energy, which is supportive, which is the Sun too, Leo. Ten of Pentacles surrounding you, and then your own card with the Queen of Swords. So she speaks what's on her mind. Her diction is incomparable to others. Okay, so I think that this is why this person has maintained keeping a low profile around you. The Eight of Swords can also be that they are restricted. Could be somebody around them as well, like an influencing person. I'm going to keep going. Two of Wands, Justice, Nine of Pentacles. That's you. This is your decision making, making swift decisions. Some of you are working on your own productivity. That gives you a lot of, I'm getting here, it gives you sanity, but it could also make you very happy. There is someone here working on an independent project too, a Libra that's working on a very specific line of work. I feel it's a feminine Libra. You stay productive there and it's making you most happy. So this could be something with film. This can be something with painting, or it could actually be with plants in the Nine of Pentacles, because she's literally growing something. Okay, that's a card popping out for you. What else in the love sphere? Let's look at new love now. Real quick, new love cards. The Empress. Are you kidding me? This person views you as your own Tauran and Libra card. It's very friendly. She touches on amazing things about home, life, She's the expert of her own business. Sometimes this is an expertise Empress as well. I'm picking up on, maybe you do have Taurus in your chart. Look at that. Look how beautiful this is. Justice and the Empress. I feel like people see you as the Empress right now. You also have the pre-Empress card. I used to joke and call it pre-Emperor, but you have both of them here, backed by the Ten of Pentacles and the Sun. So that's pretty big. I think some of you have had a renewal of soul, or you're working on components of that therapeutically. So there could be something that you've recently brought in and it's amazing. It helps heal you. It also provides laughter, warmth. When I think of the sun and I see it physically, it kind of wraps and envelops itself around me. So I think that this comes in for you at some point today. Leo is a really big energy to work with. If you work with the sun, it's almost like you look at it from an ancient civilization point. This is what grows your plant. This is what keeps the Empress very stable. The sun can also be the inner workings of opportunities that you've been wishing for. Another part of the sun too, if you're linked to a Leo, they're also in the reading, but something's been justified in the energy. Something has been set right, okay? You have justice here, and I'm going to clarify why it's here. The Justice card, please, the Major Arcana. Yeah, maybe a new love. I'm picking up on some of you. Doesn't have to be Gemini. It could be anybody that you feel close to or you feel a soul tie. I don't believe you've started a soul contract yet, but it looks like there's somebody in your life. This week has been a lot of Two of Cups and the Lovers, so we definitely have to clarify the Lovers. What does this person bring to the table, please? Hermit. Page of Wands. Okay, so relaxed, I can explain this as two different ways. The Hermit can also be someone who's associated as always being alone in their past. They have a message, maybe continual messages about opportunities, maybe sharing that with you too. Because that's a message for the Empress from someone who's kind of been feeling like a hermit. You know, they're going through something that they're learning through. They could have Virgo in their chart, or even fire with the Page of Wands. So how they connect to you is through watching your productivity. I think that has something to do with the Page of Swords, but let's check it out. Page of Swords. The Page of Swords, thank you. Seven of Pentacles. Last night too was like a major marker card. The Hermit also learns through being alone, through spending time with oneself, finding the quirkiness in oneself, also looking at those beautiful parts that have been, sometimes, I'm getting the word aged, like an aged cheese or an aged wine, but you find that there's still an inner child there with the Hermit, with love being offered to you too. That's a lot of choice that you have as a single person. If you've come here and you're single, that's a Hermit having choice with the Lovers. But it has something to do with you investing, and it could be in a new chapter. Some of you are planning, I've been asked to give examples of this Seven of Pentacles. It could be about relationships now that you feel will lead to a greater friendship for you down the road. Or these are people that have shown themselves in these last few chapters of Libra season and Scorpio season. So you have new investments. It could even be a new line of work for some of you that are escaping an old line of work, and maybe you're processing to wait here, because the Seven of Pentacles is about waiting. I think for some of you, I'm sorry, that was the Eight of Pentacles, so you could technically be at work. Excuse me. So when I use the After Tarot, sometimes I get confused because they manipulated the art a little bit. That was the Eight, and I do stand as corrected. That was about work. It still can be about waiting, okay, but it could be about your efforts and your efficacy toward changing your routine. There might need to be a little change here in the way that you do things, and it'll even make you more effective in the Nine. So the 8 and 9 are here, and they're sequencing to be with the Empress. That's what it's showing me. What's this Sun card? Oh, excuse me. It fell off the table. The Sun card with Leo. What's the Sun? Okay, so it's saying it's the Nine of Swords. After you've reworked some anxieties, worries, or fears, because that's the card for Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It talks about having stems from sleepless nights. This could be a very physical thing, like you can't sleep. Could be worries a little bit. but it says that through that you find some harmony. The sun is also harmony, making oneself happy through, I would say, productive moves. Okay, whatever in the past worked for you might work again if you rework it into your schedule. And there's something here about health as well. 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, and then the sun usually is a signal to me to watch your health or how much water you ingest and your diet. Sometimes I look at the sun as a health card. Okay, let's look at some of these messages. Let's peel open the Lovers. What's the message of the Lovers? 2 of Pentacles, the 8 of Wands. Somebody is deliberating, coming forward and talking to you. It's like weighing it. The thing is here, I do think that they know you're a great communicator. Okay, you have a lot of mental energy. You have the Queen of Swords. So you're able to have easy and productive conversations with others. And they're debating on writing or sending you this letter, or it can be a text message with the 8 of Wands because they came out together. So I see that too. Message of the Lovers is maybe wanting to bring up something too, an idea. A particular message could be very specific heading toward you, and you have the 8 of Wands on a Sunday. Okay, so some people do want to have communication with you. What is the message of Justice, which is a major arcana, a Tower? So either someone's Tower moment or feeling like they're in the Tower did cause, I feel like the Justice was for you, Libra. I think that this person's idea of coming toward you kept causing Tower moments. In the end, you're only justified because you stood by your word here. So I think also it's like the message is to be careful what you're thinking as well, because you might be wrong. So look at that as well. Be careful what you're thinking, because somebody could love you more than you think, and maybe there's a tiffy here I'm getting. So be careful where you put those thoughts to. Be mindful of your negative thoughts with the Justice and the Tower. Okay, I see that as well, because that's a breaking down, and this was like forced entry by divine intervention. There is somebody on your side. I sense different allies as well, where you think maybe you had none. I do see at least 1 or 2 allies here, if some of you are thinking of a situation. What is the Tower coming up in life? What is the general energy? You call judgment, or there's judgment happening around you. That's Raphael. That is Archangel Raphael. You could be calling judgment on a state of being, is what I pick up on. You could be moving to higher shores with this Empress card and just not ready to release or let go of something or someone. The prize here is that once judgment is called, old chapters will filter away. We will deal with it in time, but it filters out of our life. And I think today you are holding a solid word with the Queen of Swords. Excuse me, I'm going too fast with the Queen of Swords. I think you hold a solid word. There's something about this Queen of Swords Empress combination. You could be blocked from certain energies. You could be protected for a purpose. Let's see that. Queen of Swords and the Empress. 7 of Swords. You're being blocked from these types of people. Okay. And that's really strong, because somebody might be wanting to find out more information about you, or there's something here about wanting to deceive you, but they can't. Maybe wondering about you a lot. Okay, your current state of affairs. It goes to the World, the 6 of Swords, and the Star. These are endings. This is for healing. Also, these 2 are major healing cards. Okay, so you're healing perhaps an old wound. By end of day, I think you look at it from a different perspective. And that perspective is enlightening even for those around you. Okay, I think it's the way you heal and the way you've chosen. For me, I used to drive off for long hours and listen to music on a weekend, and I would feel like that was most helpful because it was just my thoughts, you know. And so it's something like that. It could be involving travel. 6 of Swords is travel. The Star card is also being plentiful in cleansing. Maybe you need to cleanse your space or clear out the clutter with the Star card, because she's bathing there, you know, the water bearer. It could be needing to cleanse your space, maybe clean up a little bit. Also for the new week, it can be getting rid of old things as well. And I see that you close it out with success because you have a realization here in the Star card. someone here on the channel does something though specifically to where this feels, maybe a weight of a problem feels different by end of day. It's like you throw in creativity, you might throw in that you play in music. Those are very divine feminine and divine masculine traits. So you might be doing something physically here. Okay, my loves? I will be back with a reading coming up next. It is how somebody sees you, and it will be for Sunday. So it's somebody else viewing the Libra, and I'll be back shortly.